But any regrets about the choice of goalkeeper? That will be the headline from that.
I would do it. I would do it again because he deserves to play this game, and he's been phenomenal for us. And that's it. Errors are part of football, and anybody can make them.
Do you think the weight of necessity, expectation? They're used to winning. You're trying to obviously make a breakthrough. Does that play any part today?
I don't think, because if not, I think we would have seen it in the first half, and that didn't happen.
But any.
Second again. I don't even know what to say. I have no words. Arsenal.
Second again.
Look what you've done. Look what you've done.
Where's Robbie? Come on, Robbie. Let's have a bit of Robbie. Second again.
If Arsenal don't win a trophy this season, are you Arteta in or out?
Nah, refresh it, man. I'll probably give him another year.
Arteta in, 100%.
Arteta, we'll see you in a bit.
It's been 6 years. I think he's done so much for the team. He's the second longest manager in the Prem, and he hasn't got a trophy to his name except the FA Cup.
If Arsenal don't win a
Me? I tell you, I'm straight. You know these frauds? I'm gonna win the quadruple. I'm an Arsenal, bro, you haven't won anything in 22 years. I saw Henry leaving your football club for a Champions League. I saw Martin Keown battling against Leeds. I've seen you lose Europa League against Galatasaray 99. I know your bottle jobs. And your fan base are delusional. Quadruple. Get out here, man. Sit down on the floor, bro. You can't even spell quadruple. We are the club. This club is heritage. This is our weakest side. This is Man City's weakest side. Weakest Man City side. Arsenal best side since the 20 years. Yeah. And they can't even beat us. We popped them off the pack. Wallah, we popped them off the pack. Me? My guy, Big Steve! Come on! Stop it now! Stop it! My guy! You are finished! Absolutely! We smoked you. All I'm going to say is talk about the Sharks now. Yeah! Do not bowl this league now. You're bowl merchants. Because we're all going home to party with a trophy. Back to Manchester. Come on! Easy!
Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN, and today we're going to get into a lot of the decisions made by Arteta for certain players to go out on international duty, and we're going to get into that and more. Big up to everyone that's locked in, and yeah, man, let's get straight into this. Now, we've got Saliba not going to the international break to represent France. Ødegaard is not going to represent his country with Norway. Timber is not going to the Netherlands to represent the Netherlands. Gabriel is no longer going to represent Brazil in this international break. Trossard is not going to link up with Belgium, and Eze is not going to link up with England. Now, listen, at the end of the day, let's first get into the players that are not going and what I think about that. Saliba not going, obviously injury, correct thing from Arteta. We don't need Saliba to get another injury, or you know what I'm saying. I've been asking for this for a long time to protect the players. A lot of the times I've seen Arteta allow even injured players to go represent their national team. Trossard, I remember when Trossard had a knock, we played him for a couple of minutes against Aston Villa. I think that was the wrong call. The players are injured, leave them back here. Don't rush them back in the league. We got a lot of big games coming up. I know it's towards, we got 2 more months now to the end of the season. I don't want to see players getting, re-aggravating injuries and then it affects us next season. Because that's what happened coming into this season with Saka, with Ødegaard, with other players like that. So it is what it is. Hold on one second. Oh.
Sorry.
All right.
I thought you were like someone else. Sorry. You said it was nobody was. I thought it was 4-4.
That's okay. It's all right. You're all right. Okay. No worries. Right. Apologies for that. Right, as I was saying, just protect the players. They're injured. I don't want to see Timber going to the Netherlands. I don't want to see Ødegaard playing. The guy's not fit anyway. I don't want to see. I don't want to see most of these guys playing, bro. They need a break. We got what, 2 weeks international break. It's the perfect time to hold these players back. Now, here's my issue. Why is Saka and Rice going on international break when both players look knackered? Why? Please, somebody explain to me why. Rice looks shattered. He was rubbish in the final. Saka looks shattered. He's rubbish. He was rubbish in the Carabao Cup final. Both of them have been looking drained, exhausted, and look like they're gassed out. Why, bro? Why? For what reason? Why are they going on international break? Why? We have been calling. We were the ones that we were saying, yo, Timber, he needs a break. He's been overworked. What happens? Runs him into the ground until he gets an injury. We're going to see the same thing with Saka and with Rice. Both of these guys are gassed out. But what do we keep doing? You know what I'm saying? What do we keep doing? Allowing them to go out on international break instead of resting them. Instead of using this international break to try and get Saka back up to speed, to try and get Saka back to being able to run, beat players, actually cross the ball, actually have a decent shot and not straight at the striker. And actually, instead of actually being able to do that, what we do, no worries, Saka, even though you're exhausted, you're allowed to go out on international break. Let's see if you pick up an injury there because you've been injury prone lately. You've been rubbish. Your performances have been rubbish, but we'll let you gas out. We'll let you go over there and then just run yourself into the ground. And that's it. Why? This is what I don't understand. It's friendlies anyway. Why are we allowing them to go out on friendlies? Declan Rice and Saka, the priority of this football club should be us protecting those players, not doing what's, doing England a favor. Bro, this is ridiculous in my opinion. I'm sorry. Nobody can tell me they haven't seen Saka be poor this season and be fatigued. Getting rushed back from injuries. Why allow him to go and play for England? This is the lack of This is the lack of management that I see from Arteta, bro. Why would you do that? What benefit is it Saka playing for England? What benefit does Arsenal get? We get a more fatigued Saka, a Saka that's still looking a shell of himself instead of resting him for 2 weeks. I just don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, I agree. I think Saka's done as well. I think he's done. I ain't seen nothing from him this season. I think he is done. His best days are over, bro. And that's probably why his agent was like, yo, let's get that contract wrapped up real quick. Because he can see Saka had the ability to be one of the best wingers in world football. That's all gone due to being run down due to exactly what we're seeing right now. Saka plays Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Champions League, Premier League, international break. No breaks for this guy. No breaks. Saka looks like a finished player that's going... Saka looking like when David Beckham went to go play for LA Galaxy. You know what I'm saying? Just looking finished, bro. Like he can't run no more. Like he's just done out here. Do you know what I mean? It's done, bro. It is done, bro. Like it's done for this guy. The injuries have caught up to him. His legs look done. He looks fatigued. He looks tired. And what do we do instead of protecting the player? We throw him back out to the Lions. I don't understand it. Saka needs a boost during international break. The boost is not going and getting run into the ground more. What has it done for him? We've rushed him back. We've still not got the Saka of old. So this running him into the ground, we've been running him into the ground. And what have we got out of it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It don't make no sense to me. it's not helping the player. He's either carrying an injury or he's absolutely shattered. He's tired. One or the other. If you're carrying an injury or you're shattered, why are you going to play more games on international stage? How is that going to help you? It just doesn't make any sense. If someone can give me a good response to that, a good debate on this, then I'm all ears. But I just don't understand how this works in favour for Arsenal Football Club or for the player. Don't get it. Declan Rice, Lord help us here. You see the way Zubamendi played against Man City? Lord help us if we have to rely on that field up with the Zubamendi to defend, bro. Northside is better than Zubamendi, but on his own, yeah, let's not go on like he's the answer at DM, because he's not. You know what I mean? Yeah, but why hold it against Saka and not Arteta? This is actually criminal. He should be given a long 12-month rest. My issues with Arteta, my issue is not even with Saka. Saka's going to... I said this before, you got to save the player, you know what I'm saying, from themselves. It's like boxing, you know what I'm saying? Their ring will throw in the white towel when they realise that the fighter wants to keep fighting. He's got the willpower, but he's finished. You save him to fight another day. We don't throw in the white towel. We just allow him to just burn out, and it's ridiculous. Saka's decline reminds me of Raheem Sterling looking done out here. Yeah. Can't wait for when Arteta inevitably makes the turn to Garnacho. Bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Big up, man. Big up to everyone locked in. Arteta doesn't rate Rice like that. I don't know if he doesn't rate Rice like that because he plays him all the time. So he does clearly rate him. We're going to get into what TalkSport's been saying as well. Big up Gianni, man. Big up my G. Big up Yusuf as well. Big up to everyone locked in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Raheem's... His career was a lot longer, but I remember Raheem falling off. But this is what I mean. I just don't understand it. Obviously, Hincapié, Calafiori, Raya, Zubamendi, Saka, Rice, Ben White are all going internationals. You know what I'm saying? Ben White, I don't know what he's done to be able to get a call up. He's been all over the place. He's been trashed this season as well. But there you go. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Maybe because... Reece James is injured, maybe because of that. You know what I mean? They want to bring up Ben White. It is where it is. I don't think his performances warrant being called up for England. But then again, my international country is Portugal, so it is where it is, man. You know what I mean? Saka's a pussy. How are you letting Arteta treat you like a sideman, bringing you on against Bolton, then man 3-0 up, bro? It is what it is. He wants to play, bro. He's not going to say no, innit? That's what most players, let's be real. Most players are going to do that. If he had anything about him, I don't think Saka's a winner, bro. Because if he had anything about you, why would you sign a new contract under Arteta, bro? Yeah, I'm saying I don't really understand it. But then again, when he signed his contract, he was already putting in stinking performances. So really, truly, who really wanted him? Do you know what I'm saying? That's going to pay his wages. So in a way, actually, I kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal is a social experiment. I hear it. This manager's destroyed Saka, Havertz, Ødegaard, Jesus. He's not getting the best out of them, and he's running them into the ground, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It is what it is. Northside, Julian said Arsenal lost 100,000 K, so what? So if Arsenal lost the Prem, he would probably say, oh, well, it's just a piece of metal. I don't know what that guy's on, bro. I don't know what he's on. Big up Zir, man. Big up Zir, bro. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just seeing all these, you know what I mean, certain players that allowed an international break. I'm sick and tired of these international breaks, bro. Especially when you lose a Carabao Cup final. You want to play again, bro. You don't want to be in limbo. You know what I'm saying? I just think Saka, whether we like it or not, starts for Arsenal. He should not be going and representing England in international friendlies right now, especially at this stage of the season. And Declan Rice shouldn't be either. And I don't care. Hold the player back. I don't care if they want to go. But clearly, Arteta just doesn't understand. He's not learnt, bro. He's not learnt from the past. He's still going to run these players into the ground. And he still doesn't understand that his players are not back to their, you know what I mean, back to their best, bro. We all want Saka to succeed, but bro, it's not helping himself. He looks like an AI winger. He's not. And you know what the funny thing is? Everyone told us, yeah, that we're going to unlock Saka in the 10. Why didn't he play in the 10 against Man City? Why didn't he play in the 10 against Man City? Because both our 10s weren't available. Eze, Ødegaard weren't available. And nobody's been convinced by Havertz in the 10. So why didn't he play Saka? I told you this whole experiment, Saka in the 10 ain't going to work, bro. Ain't going to work, bro. Northside, to be honest, your club is cheeks, but you know that already. Anyone hyping you, man, for Champions League, bro. These man said that City are finished in that. Why didn't we turn up in the final against Man City in the Carabao Cup? I'm telling you, bro, we ain't got a plan B and we haven't got the mentality, bro. And this managers are limited. I've kept saying this all the time. I've been saying this manager is limited. And now people are seeing exactly why I kept saying Arteta is limited. He's limited, bro. He's limited. There is no plan B. How many more big games and competitions we have to get out of for people to see that he is limited, bro? I now know for sure that you man can't do F4 in Europe if you can't in the Carabao Cup fight, bro. I was already saying this before, bro. Not because I wanted to be right. I've seen it too many times. I've said this all season. I have not seen anything tactically different from this manager. We continue to do like subs, playing a 4-2-3-1. We're actually holding back the fullbacks. You know what I'm saying? Our wingers are regressing. Our striker has no service. Our number 10 is inconsistent. Our overall midfield is not balanced with Zubimendi and Rice in the double pivot. We can't deal with direct balls. We can't deal with teams that commit a lot of players forward. Bro, I've been saying this. Saka's situation is kind of sad if you think about it. He never had a personality the club didn't give him. Silent prop. He's happy, bro. I don't feel sorry for him. He's happy, bro. He's on his 300,000K, bro. He don't care. He's at a club that the fan base protect him. They protect him so mad. It's crazy. There was actually a really good YouTube video that answers a problem you and Leo always ask about Arsenal, about Arteta's tactics. Yo, put the link in, bro. I'll have a look. I'll have a watch. Put the link in of that video. Big up, man. I went Box Park Wembley with my boy to watch the game, only to be told half an hour before kickoff they aren't showing it. Then I had a will all the way, bro. Bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wembley to Highbury, bro. That's crazy, bro. I can't lie. That's a long day. That's stress. Yeah, I'm saying, but they'll tell you, don't worry, man. It's a Mickey Mouse Cup. O'Reilly turned 21 on March 21. He scored 2-1. Man City are 6 points behind us. We are 6 without a trophy. Arsenal are going to bottle the league. This manager's done. This is the end of the road, bro. This is the end of the road. Spent enough money on the ticket, £14 out of the pocket, then travel costs, and on top of that, the amount of energy, chanting, singing, spending hours at work, bro. That's why I don't bother. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wouldn't bother, bro. You know what I mean? Yo, big up Bullstack, man. Big up my G. Big up, bro. But I'm fed up, bro. I'm fed up, man. You know what I mean? Love my G. Was going to crash out in public when people weren't letting the disabled man through the lift to get to the match, but had to keep it in, cause real talk, I was knocking the F out of someone. Bro, people got no manners, bro. People got no manners these days, man. Big up Witness, bro. Big up Witness. You know what I'm saying? I will not spend any money on this club until they start becoming winners, bro. I won't spend it. I'm not doing it. I'd rather spend that money, get a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Saka is the captain, yet Rice is doing the big interviews. Wild. Bro, we know, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. Watched our backline get cut off with the ball and said, yeah, no changes needed. No changes, bro. He was enjoying what he was seeing. Bro, this fan base, bro, is annoying, bro. Big up Northside. I hate every bit about this. Arteta, his arrogance and his smirk attitude, bro. I hear it. I hear it, bro. We're gonna get into the TalkSport because I saw Martin Keown getting rattled, so we're gonna get into that. We got some clips today, some more clips, man. Big up, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. Yeah, wait till we're 2-0 down to make the changes. Come on, man. Come on, bro. How much more does this fan base need to see, bro? They would never, ever, ever be this patient with Unai, but with Arteta, all of a sudden, it's infinite patience, bro. He's not good enough, bro. Even if we stink it out to win the league, we're not going to dominate this league. There's nothing showing me that we'll dominate this league. Big up Chelsea, man. Big up Chelsea. Come on, familia. Just have come make a cena funciona. We're here, man. We're here, familia, man. And letting people know about my story so you lot are aware about the scam Box Park, Wembley and Arsenal are. Be cautious. Yeah, bun that, man. How are they going to... These man just wanted to cash in, yeah, and then say, yeah, cool. It's ridiculous, bro. You know what I mean? Breaking news, North Ødegaard is in reach for a return. Yeah, I saw that. I guess the fan base are now going to say, oh, we're going to be saved now. Ødegaard's back. The same way we're supposed to be saved when Jesus came back from injury, when Havertz came back from an injury. Pathetic. The one player that actually changed the game against Everton got no game time in a final. It's ridiculous, bro. You know what I mean? Yo, bro. Josh already not, bro. Josh, bro. I'm telling you, Josh not, bro. I'm going to be cussing out the Cronkies, bro. I grew up with the Wenger banter era. Now I have to watch this. The 6-0s, the 5-1s, the 8-2s, consecutive bottle jobs. Big up North, keeping it real. Always, man. Always. Never going to sell out. I always say my honest opinion. Always. I'm not going to sugarcoat nonsense. I'm not going to sugarcoat failure. What benefit does that do for this club? Nothing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? What's good, Northside? Big up, bro. Yeah, I mean, big up, though. What's good, Northside in chat? I'm beyond vexed still. This manager got me fucked up. I just want to win, bro. 6 years for what? For what? No tactics in the final. Not using your best players. Holding back the young players. Holding back our attack. Midfield getting cooked. Taking way too long to make substitutions. Wait until we're 2-0 down. This is ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. And we're going to get into the clips, bro. I don't know why Unai wasn't liked by Lee when he wasn't that bad for the Europa. Hazard gave him. Without him, Unai still be there. Bro, I don't remember Lee saying he didn't like Unai. I don't know about that one. I don't remember him saying he didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? But I do remember him saying, like I said, that if we're going to get rid of him, get better. Don't go get a novice. Diamond should have the armband Northside, bro. Not the armband, but he should have got minutes, bro. He should have got minutes. But instead, we're Calafiori and Madueke to the rescue. How did that work out for us? Just hope we can get the Prem. Have no faith in the cup finals after that performance. I have no faith in us in Europe under this manager. I have no faith in us in anything. The pressure's only going to mount, bro. The pressure's only going to mount. I'm telling you right now, the pressure's only going to mount. But let's get into this talk sport. Obviously, like I said, for everyone that just joined in, Saliba's not going out on international break. Saliba, Ødegaard, Timber, Gabriel, Trossard, Eze, all staying. Hincapié, Calafiori, Raya, Zubimendi, Saka, Rice, Ben White are all gone out on international break. Now, we've got Simon Jordan, we've got Emmanuel Petit, and we got Ray Parler on the talk sport. Let's get into this.
No, when you look at the team, that Pep Guardiola puts on the pitch from the start of the game, you can, they play without Vardiol, they play without Diaz and without Guéhi. And still, look at the defense they play yesterday at City. It's not usual, the way they play defensively. And still, we had, 3 chances on the same occasion, and then that was over.
I didn't see the push, Manu. It's a cup final. They haven't won a trophy, this group of players yet. I just didn't see that. Come on, we want it a bit more. Yeah. We want it a bit more. And Man City going into the game, they've just been knocked out of the Champions League. They've dropped points in the league.
But this is the thing, you man are calling now, and this is where I have to call out some of these pundits. You can't sit there and praise dark arts, set pieces, not attacking, not breaking teams down, stinking it out, own goals, and then all of a sudden in the final you got to go for it. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You can't just switch it on and off if you don't coach it week in, week out. You can't just expect the team to start bopping the ball around and doing all of this and that. When the majority of the season, 90% of the season, we sit back, we make it hard for teams to beat us. We don't try and put teams to bed. We turn up for 45 minutes most games, if not every game. We don't put teams to the sword, and we think that we can only turn up. And the thing is, we didn't even turn up for 45 minutes. We turned up for 20 minutes in that final. But we've been doing this. You can't praise it when we get away with it and we stink it. And then now that it's like this, oh yeah, but you man are the same people that were saying, oh, that this is sign of champions. This is what champions do. Really? This is what champions do. It's the content of the season. This is what champions do. I've been warning you, this football, in knockout football, is not going to be good enough to get over the line. You can't sit there and give a round of applause when we drew against 10-man Chelsea, when we absolutely try and stink it out for the last 20 minutes against Sunderland and get a 2-2 draw. When we stink it out against Everton, the whole team dropping a stinker, and then you bring on Diamond to change the game and think that's a consistent way of winning football. You can't be praising this when it's against Mansfield Town and we get away with it because we got player for player better players than us. They're bopping the ball around us, bopping us off the park. But because we get away with it, all of a sudden everything's okay. And then now in the final, all of a sudden, everybody starts being individuals. Everyone starts taking on your player, taking shots, doing this, doing that. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You have to know when the team should be pragmatic and when they shouldn't be pragmatic. The whole time, this whole season, it's been in defense of this stinky football because we're still top of the league, we're still this, we're still that. Now you want to complain? Nah, man. Nah, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So as much as I agree, these are still the same pundits and the same ex-players and the same fans that were still applauding these dark arts, and now all of a sudden it's a big issue. When we were calling out the way that we were playing football, these are the same people saying that there's narratives. Now they're saying, oh, it's not good enough. So what, are you on a narrative then? Because now you're complaining about the style of football. But when everybody else did it, it's a narrative of the media. It's a narrative of rival fans. It's a narrative of Arsenal fans that don't believe in the manager. Now all of a sudden, it's not a narrative to call out the way that we play football, that it's not good enough and it's not sustainable. Now it's not a narrative. It's hypocritical. It's hypocritical. You can't pick and choose when this style of football can be critiqued and when it can't be critiqued. And when things are looking good because the results are covering the actual issues within the game, all of a sudden, it's a narrative. But now that we drop out the cup, all of a sudden, it's okay we needed to see more. We need to see more. We've been needed to see more the whole season. The whole season. It's crazy. Let's continue.
So I want to see a bit more desire. I want to see a bit more. We want it more than you. Because they're both good teams, don't get me wrong, but it looked like Man City were in total control. Let's see what the manager said. Mikel Arteta got a day. Everybody had to move up as a team and just go and try and play. Sometimes you've got to turn them. Don't keep playing out from the back. Just, pull it in behind them and push the team up as a whole unit. And I don't think they've done that, and it just invited pressure and pressure and pressure. I know it was a mistake from the goalkeeper, the first goal, but they looked like they was the team that was going to score anyway, the first goal, right, if I'm being honest. Watching it from the side, I don't know about what you think, man.
For you, Ray, but...
It's a disgrace. This is a City team that I've seen, on their last legs against Leeds. I've seen these men get bopped off by Fulham. These men have been catching corn this season. These men have been looking all over the place this season. Brighton gave them a hard game. And we go to the final and we don't even put half of a performance like those other teams do. Is anyone going to tell me that Arsenal, in terms of quality of squad, is worse than Fulham or worse than flipping Leeds? Come on, man. There's no excuse. You can't prop it on one side and then start calling it out on the other side.
After they scored the first goal, I had the feeling that they dropped mentally.
Yeah.
It was over, It was very difficult for Arsenal to come back. When you can see the body language, on the pitch, the faces of the players. Only Declan Rice, started to do something, try to say to his teammates, come on, guys, it's not over, we have to do something in this game. And but I had the feeling from the stadium where I was seated that the game was already over.
I know what you mean.
Talking, with Arsenal fans.
Wow. After the first goal, the game was already over. This is Emmanuel Petit that lately, in the last couple of weeks, has been defensive about Arsenal, calling out the media for a narrative, saying that why can't we play the way that we play? I've been hearing what Emmanuel Petit has been saying on TalkSport. And now all of a sudden, after the first goal, I can see it was over. Well, is that not a narrative, Petit? Are you not being toxic and negative? See, this whole thing works both ways. You can't detract all criticism, and then when you start saying something like that, it's okay. Bro, I'm not hearing it. You have been defensive, you got your butt hurt, you don't want to hear any criticism, but all of a sudden now, as soon as City scored one goal, I can see that we weren't getting back into this game. So how much do you actually believe in this manager? Because that showed me the belief that you had in this manager. As soon as we went 1-0 down in that game, you no longer believed. So as much as these men like to preach to us, believe, get behind the boys, you didn't believe. You didn't believe. And I'm not even saying that you're wrong and not believing, but these men have the audacity to call us out when we don't believe, but we go 1-0 down in a cup final against a manager that, according to you, man, can't be criticized, can't be told anything. There's a narrative, there's an agenda against Arsenal, there's a hatred against Arsenal. And now all of a sudden when you say it, it's all okay. When you call it out, it's all okay. And this is the hypocrisy about the Arsenal fans that think like this. Why is it justifiable to critique the team when you say it? But when we say it, it's an agenda. Nah, bro, I'm not hearing it.
For days and days, and especially yesterday after the game, and as well this morning. And all of them, they're always saying the same thing, that they're going to bottle, the title. They're still on run, for 3 competitions, but they won't make it. And I still believe Arsenal is going to win the Premier League.
So do I.
I'm pretty sure about that. I still believe that. I've been saying that for months now. It's not what happened yesterday that would change my mind about that. But the first trophy is always the hardest one. And I said to those fans, are you saying that Arsenal will never win a title again in their history? So I said we should close up, the stadium, sell the Emirates Stadium, and do a supermarket over there.
No, you see this now. You see this now. Nobody said that Arsenal will never win the Premier League again. We're talking about under this manager. I don't like this deflecting. Oh, you're trying to grab what somebody's saying, that we're not going to win it under this manager. Now you're trying to say, oh, well, you're trying to tell me that we're never going to win it. Arsenal are never going to win it again. No, not under this manager. He's not shown anything to give us any belief. If we go to City, when we go to play City, he's already shown that he's got no answer against Man City this season. Got no answer against a rebuilding Man City that's not even in their prime. If he loses that, if we lose that game against City, and then we lose another game, bro, they're on our ass, bro. They're on our ass. What are we talking about? They're 3 points different. There's still more than enough time for us to bottle this league title. And the way that we capitulated in that final is very reminiscent in the way that we've capitulated league titles, cups before. So, what do you mean? There's nothing to show you that you don't believe that we can win this league title. There's nothing showing us that we're gonna win it. There's no ideas. We are not doing anything different. When players are injured, we're not bringing we're playing the wrong players in the wrong position. We are not utilizing players that are in form, i.e. Max Dowman. Our attack is blunt. Our chance creation is inconsistent. You can tell me about the chances we created against Bayer Leverkusen. Where were those opportunities against Man City in the final? It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But man wants to go over the top and say, oh, so we're never going to win the league. No, under this manager, no, we're not winning the league. I don't believe we're winning the league because he's showing me exactly what I've not liked about him the whole time he's been here. Not able to rise at the big occasions.
What do you make, Manu, of the goalkeeper? I mean, is it the right thing for Raya to miss the final because he has played every game? I can understand.
In some way, I can understand what Arteta is saying, but in a mean way, I'm thinking when you play a final, it's different, The final, I don't care how you play it, you have to win it, which means you have to put your best player on the pitch. This is one single game, and at the end of the game, you have a trophy or not. So for me, this is the big difference. Yeah. I can understand what Arteta said about Kepa, and honestly, it's nice for him to say that, but at this point, don't make feelings. No. We are talking about trophy, about winning a game. So the feelings for me are not constant, But
so when it's the goalkeeper you don't want, it's not about feelings. But when we talk about Arteta, you get in your feelings. Make this make sense. When this manager gets critiqued, you're in your feelings. When it's about this club, it's in your feelings. Well, you've said exactly what I agree with. It's not about how you feel. It's about the facts. If Arteta wins this league title, it doesn't matter about how I feel. The fact is he's won the league if he wins it. So it doesn't matter about my feelings because he's won the league. But in the same way, it goes the same way the other way. When this manager's getting critiqued because we're bottling Carabao Cup finals, because we're not looking good in the season, in the league, we're being inconsistent, dropping points we shouldn't drop. It's not about your feelings. The same way it's not about the feelings of Kepa about who should play in the final. So how can you be not about your feelings when it's the final, about which goalkeeper it is? But then all of a sudden, when it's about this manager, you're very sensitive and emotional. It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense. These man, they pick and choose when these standards are upheld at this football club. It's about feelings when we talk about Saka. It's about feelings when we talk about Ødegaard. It's about feelings when they like Havertz. It's about feelings when they're talking about Zubimendi. It's feelings when they talk about this manager. It's feelings when they're talking about flipping Martinelli. But then when we start talking about Arteta, well, you know, bro, I'm not hearing it, man. I'm not hearing it. I'm really not hearing it. I'm really not hearing it.
You have to make choices, for the best of the club and the best of the team and the fans. Yeah.
You have to make the best choices for the best of the club and the best of the fans. Cool. If he doesn't win this season, is it correct to say that the best thing for the football club is to go and get a proven winner with a squad that is ready to win major honours? Because you just said it's not about feelings, Petit, and you said you have to do the best choice for the football club, the best choice for the fans. So would you keep that same standard come the end of the season if we win no major honours? I bet you won't. I bet you'll be in your feelings about Arteta. I bet you're talking about, the narratives. You're in your feelings about what pundits say. You're in your feelings about what the rivals say. You're in your feelings about what the media says, as if the media was the reason why we bottled the final. The media, the pundits were the reason why we bottled the final. This is ridiculous. You can't pick and choose when football's not about feelings and when it's about feelings. And this is the problem, and this is why this club don't move forward. Because you man pick and choose. You have a standard, and then you move the goalpost. If we're gunning for your favorite manager or your favorite player or how you feel, or if your emotions get hurt, bro, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Disappointment and pain. This is normal in football. Listen, that's normal in your career, Arteta, because you're a loser. You know what I'm saying? He needs to get out of it, bro. Make him go coach Everton or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, bro.
Trafford, obviously Man City went with Trafford. Donnarumma could have played in goal as well, and he's done the same as Arteta. But I don't think it's just down to the goalkeeper. I think the performance itself, with the players. You can't just say the goalkeeper made a mistake.
Well, do you know something?
I totally agree with you. It's the players, but the other 10 players as well.
Yeah, but the fight is red.
It's the players. It's always the players. Last time I checked, I never heard Lewis Skelly say that he wants to play left back. He didn't play in the final, but you keep blaming the players. I'm going to make a point right now. It's the players. Yes, the players are part of the reason. Do you think Gyökeres wants no service? Do you? Do you think he wants no service? Do you think Havertz wants to play in the 10? Do you think Declan Rice wants to do the work of the number 6 and be out there getting cooked in the midfield, getting burnt out? Do you think Declan Rice wants to play right back to see out the game? Do you think Dalman wants to hold bench? You can hold the players accountable and everything. Stop this whole thing. All the focus has been by the media is it's the players and it's Kepa. The players have to do better, and Kepa is the reason why we didn't win the league. I'm sick of it. Ray Parlour was right in saying it's not just Kepa. So then let's talk about the actual elephant in the room. Let's talk about this goal. Why are you man not holding the manager accountable? Oh, it wasn't good enough. Well, elaborate on that. That's not enough analysis because you lot have a different energy when it's somebody else. When it's Arteta, it's a very vague statement, and then you move on, bro. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it, bro. I'm not hearing it. Let's continue. These men are very selective who gets criticised and who doesn't.
Arsenal, particularly if you haven't won a trophy in many years, as we haven't. Secondly, there's an issue with Arsenal when we play the bigger clubs, is that I do think we set up to not lose rather than to try and win the game. I felt this very...
right? Piers. There's Piers Morgan. We set up not to lose than to win. It's a final. It's a final. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a final. So then who's that go down to? Because that's not on the players. That's on the manager. That's a tactical advice from the manager. So if the players went out there not to lose instead of to win, who's that? Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? I'm going to be putting out the link as well. Anyone that doesn't like me, whether you like me, you don't like me, I'm going to put the link out. As long as you got your camera and your mic, you can debate me on this. You can debate me on everything that's going on. I'm going to put the link out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did, because he wasn't talking like this before. But obviously, you know what I'm saying? Man needs, allegedly, man needs to, you know what I mean? Get in the pockets of certain people, because I don't understand how you go from, only major honours are good enough to, we're making excuses as a narrative against Arsenal. There's no narrative. Calling out the truth is not a narrative. It's called the truth.
Very strongly at the start of the season in the league when we went to Liverpool, and they were there for the taking, as we now know, because they played pretty poorly all season, and we just played to defend and not lose that match, and as a consequence we lost. And I just watched it yesterday. I was there, and I watched this, and I thought the first half we were, it was a pretty dull first half, but we were competitive. We probably even slightly edged it. But in the second half, City came out like a steam train, and we had absolutely no response to it. I mean, we just literally rolled over, and I thought particularly their attacking play just consumed us compared to what we were doing to them at the front. I mean, our attack.
Cool. Their attacking play. Well, what do you think Barcelona's attacking play is going to do to us if we get past Sporting? I'm just saying. What do you think? What about all the Arsenal fans that said, but what's City going to do if Haaland's injured? Haaland didn't even really turn up. He was holding the ball up a little bit link-up play. But we know when Haaland turns up, he's bagging goals. He didn't even turn up, and they won. So what's the excuse now? All of this leads back to the manager. And yet all they say is, we didn't do this, we didn't do that. Well, who's to blame? Who's to blame? Because you, man, are very quick to mention the names of pundits, ex-players, that say the things that you don't want to hear. But when it's this manager, everyone's crickets. Everyone's crickets now. Nobody really wants to talk about it. It's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous.
Players basically went missing, and I think that was the problem.
Well, Piers, I look at it in that second half, and I just want to see a bit more. Look, we know they're quality players, everybody, but I just want to see, they haven't won a trophy. This should be their first trophy they've won. Yeah. I mean, Man City have won numerous of trophies. You've got Rodri, Bernardo Silva, their trophy cabinet's full up.
The general feeling in here.
I don't know why he didn't start Madueke instead of Saka, because Madueke was rested earlier in the week. I also don't know why he didn't bring on Dalman, who completely...
Madueke. Dalman, I understand, because Dalman's influence against Everton. Madueke.
He transformed a game for us in the last week, and winning it almost on his own. Dalman sitting there and then running up and down the touchline, just bringing him on would have ignited the Arsenal fans, would have ignited the team, and there was none of that. And instead, he just looked like Arteta. I'm a massive fan of Arteta now. I think he's been brilliant for Arsenal, but we've got to start winning things, and we're not going to get a better chance in this season. And the first...
Right, you're a big fan of Arteta, Piers, and you don't think there's going to be a better chance in this season. So he doesn't believe if we don't win it this season that Arteta's capable of winning the league title or any major honours. That's what you just said by saying that statement. We will not have a better chance of winning it. So if he can't win it this season, you don't believe he's going to win it again. And this is my whole... I've said it, bro. Even if he wins it this year, I don't think he's able to win it again, bro. I don't think he's willing to able. And people may say, but Pep's leaving at the end of the season. Well, Pep was here last season, and guess who won the league? Oh, yeah, it wasn't Arsenal. It was Slot. So, man can keep talking about, wait till Pep goes. Well, even when Pep's not won it, we ain't won it. When Pep's not won the league, we ain't won it. So, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Real test we had against a City team that is, all right, they're slightly revived, but they're not one of the great City teams by any means. And yet they came out, whatever Guardiola said to them in half-time, clearly galvanised them better than what Arteta said to our team. And I just felt he suddenly ran out of ideas, Arteta. And, I think most...
Arteta's run out of ideas, Piers. Huh? Have I not been saying this? Have I not been saying this guy has run out of ideas? Have I not been saying this? I have been calling this out. This guy is out of ideas. You know when I knew this manager was out of ideas? When we started this season and we're playing 3 DMs in the midfield, I said, this guy's done, finished. There is no more evolution to this process. When I started seeing him celebrating own goals, when I started seeing him getting his back up against, it's set piece FC, and he wasn't even evolving the game anymore, the way that we play, I said, yeah, this guy's done out here. He's done out here, bro. He's run out of ideas. He don't know what else to do. He don't know what else to do. This is his limit, bro. He's run out of ideas, but you like the manager, but he's run out of ideas. Okay, let's continue.
Arsenal fans, we all trudged out afterwards, all thinking the same thing, is that we just didn't turn up.
Just didn't turn up. It's a final. We ain't won shit for time. It just didn't turn up. It's okay. Just don't turn up, bro.
And there's a big story, and that is Ben White being called up to the England squad. And as far as I've heard, there's no news from Ben White that he doesn't want to play for England. Apparently that is now reversed, and he does want to play for England. I think one of the biggest parts of this story, and just ignoring Ben White's refusal to play for England for so long, and nobody really knew the reason why, certainly wasn't public, is Ben White has been called up. Trent Alexander-Arnold has not been called up. So on what football planet is Ben White a better option at right back than Trent Alexander-Arnold? Can either of you two explain that one to me, please?
Well, I think if you like your fullbacks to be really good defensively, then I understand it. I'd say defensively, Ben White's better than Trent. Trent's obviously better going forward. So yeah, it depends what you want from your fullback and what other players you have in your squad who can play that role. So I think Reece James is injured, isn't he?
Yeah.
But obviously Reece is good, probably the best of both. Livramento, flying machine.
Exactly. What's the outrage? I don't think Ben White deserves, based on performances, to go represent England. But Reece James is injured. So if Reece James is injured, he's probably going to need another option. It is what it is. I don't think Ben White's been at his best for arguably the last 2 years. But at the same time, I don't know why he's making it seem like this is the biggest betrayal ever. He chose not to represent. Messi chose not to represent Argentina anymore. And then he came back and won the World Cup. I'm not saying that flipping Ben White's going to win the World Cup. But what I am saying is, we've seen this before, and there seems to be no issue when they're top players. Now, when they're a player that's in, going through a hard patch, wherever. Like, it's not the biggest betrayal, bro. Argentina didn't say, Messi can never represent us. I know it's Messi, but we've seen players leave the national team and then come back. So I don't know why this is a big outrage. I don't get the outrage of it. If man's saying, Ben White hasn't done enough this season, I'll completely agree with that. But the outrage behind it, I don't understand the outrage. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue.
He can do a bit of both.
Darren Lewis is about to explode here.
No, you asked me a singular question on the football.
I know, but he's about to explode.
No.
I don't know what he's going to say, by the way. I've got no idea.
All I was going to say was that if you're asking me a different question about the thought process around bringing a player in who once fell out with another manager and said, I don't want to play anymore. Well, let's say that was Gerrard or Scholes or Lampard. You'd say, come on and come back, wouldn't you? Because we need it, Rooney. It's only because he's...
No, not necessarily. I think once you've decided to turn your back on your country, I think there's a few...
No, but come on.
Well, yeah, I'd like to know why, but he hasn't bothered to make that public.
Oh, that's true.
And we agree
You're
with
you, of all people, you're very forward-thinking. So I'm going to take you. Yes,
Yeah.
you. This is not the army. It's football.
Yeah.
He decided that he'd fallen out with a member of the previous regime. That person isn't there anymore. Suddenly there's no issue. I don't see what the problem is.
Well, I mean, there's lots of problems in that he can't even get in the Arsenal team.
That's fair enough, but there's lots of examples of...
Yeah, but that's two different things. You're talking like it's the biggest betrayal in world football, the fact that he chose not to play for England because he didn't like the previous manager. If you talk about his performances, I completely agree that he doesn't deserve to be called up. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He's not the only one. Do you know what I'm saying? Has Foden really deserved the call up? You know what I'm saying? I swear Foden's going to represent England. He's not the only player that you look at his performance saying, does he really deserve a call up? But he's got called up. So it's one of them ones.
players who can't get into teams who do.
Because Timber's out injured, that's all.
Well, there you go. He's in it then, isn't he?
So he's got an
He's not though, is he? He's not regular. He's not first choice.
Well, nor is Madueke.
And here's my other. Hold on one
second.
second. Here's my thing with that. He hasn't been first choice for a little while.
No, he hasn't. You're right.
And he's decided just to hang around. Now it doesn't.
So would you 120 grand a week?
Well, exactly. That's my point. Why don't you want to play football?
Oh,
even if it meant you take a small pay cut or even get the same pay somewhere else, go there and play it.
You're mixing up principles and, you know.
What am I mixing up? There's nothing I'm mixing up here.
As far as Tuchel's concerned, and I'm going to answer both your points here.
The issue here is this. It's very simple. Does he deserve to be called? Does Ben White deserve to be called up to the England squad based on performances? No. Is it a betrayal because he's decided not to represent his country for a while in football? No, it's not the biggest betrayal in world football. Same shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Saka doesn't deserve to be called up. Saka does not deserve to be called up to play for England. So if we're going to have that energy with Ben White, let's have that energy also with Saka. Yes, Saka didn't turn his back on England, but his performances haven't warranted him getting called up to England at all. Neither has Foden. So if you're going to have that energy, cool, no problem. But you're going to have that energy with all the players and not just with the selective few that you're not going to get backlash because Ben White hasn't got as big a following as Foden and Saka. That's what I don't understand about all of this. But we'll move on. I don't know. I don't really understand about the fake outrage. Martin Keown now getting triggered. Let's go.
Is from Mr. Martin Keown. Martin Keown, do you think Declan Rice is a world-class midfielder?
Yes, I do.
Why?
I thought even yesterday that he handled the ball really well. The next step, they tried to put him under pressure. I remember at one point in the game, 3 players around him, he found a pass. I don't think he was the issue yesterday. I think if you're coming for Declan Rice today, then you've got that wrong, Michael. There's other people that you can look at in the 11. And I'll hold my hands up, but I'll defend Declan because I think this season he's been perhaps the one player that stood up on all occasions.
You were the other player, Chief. Good question marks over.
Nobody asked you about how Declan has been this season. The question was about, was he good in the final? And he wasn't that great. He wasn't that great. None of them were, but he wasn't that great. And he didn't fully turn up. We know the levels that Declan can play too. But he didn't turn up. And he wasn't the only one. We're not going to use him as a scapegoat like they're trying to use Kepa, but he wasn't. And talking about he's been amazing this season, we're not talking about has he been amazing this season. We're talking about was he amazing in the final? And he was not amazing in the final. Him, Zubimendi, Havertz, Trossard, Saka, Gyökeres, they were all shit. They were all shit. So I don't understand this whole thing about he was amazing. Declan Rice, I'm not going to point the finger at Declan Rice. Declan Rice was rubbish, bro. Declan Rice was rubbish, bro. I didn't see him controlling that midfield. I didn't see him stopping Cherky. Cherky's doing kick-ups in that. How's Cherky doing kick-ups? How are you allowing that? How are you allowing Cherky doing kick-ups in that? How's Bernardo still getting passes through? I watched out Bernardo that's on the Zimmer frame. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, he's been good this season. The question wasn't, has he had a good season? It was he good against Man City in the Carabao Cup final? Stop moving the argument. Stop moving the argument. I hate people like that. They don't want to answer the question. So because they want to protect who they want to protect, they move the answer. They move the question. They edit the question that you put towards them. Let's continue. Because Martin Keown is always so sensitive when it comes to criticizing this football club. The same Martin Keown that we wouldn't give a shit about who you was if you never won anything. Let's remember that. You're remembered here because you won stuff. You sit there and talk sport with your period pad. Yeah? And your time of the month, every single time someone says anything about Arsenal, bro. Anytime anyone says anything about Arsenal. Yeah, I don't recall you being a legend at this football club for winning nothing and bottling finals and not winning major honours. You love the praise that you get from the fan base. That praise is due to accomplishments, winning league titles, invincibles, things like that. Otherwise, we wouldn't give a shit who you are. So don't forget why you're loved at this football club. And it wasn't for your failures, for your successes. And we've had no success under this manager. It's funny how you forget that. It's funny how you forget that.
Michael, tell me, Jim.
I respect your opinion, Martin, but considering you played with the most dominant midfielder the Premier League's ever seen, Mr. Patrick Vieira, what was the problem yesterday we had was that our midfielders, Rice and Zubimendi, who was also useless, were not receiving the ball. They were hiding. They weren't trying to take it on the half turn. They weren't playing the ball forward. And we got suffocated. And as far as I'm aware, unless the game has completely changed and quote-unquote modernised, a world-class player they elevate their players around them, because that's 3 finals now. The European finals against Spain and Italy for England, where there were a few common denominators. The managers on the sideline, Arteta and Saka, are not good enough. And 2, the midfield were not getting on the ball. Rodri yesterday showed him levels. And how many times do we need to keep seeing it? If you're a world-class midfielder, you take the game by the scruff of the neck.
So what's your level of expertise? Are you a coach? Are you a student of the game? Because I want to educate you, but I want to know my audience. So
Hold on. Martin Keown, who the fuck are you, bruv? Who the fuck are you to tell the fan that he don't have the right to analyze that final? What's your level of expertise? Last time I checked, have you fucking made it as a coach? Have you made it as a coach? You're an ex-player. But your resume as a coach is as bad as flipping Gary Neville or Rooney or Thierry Henry. What did you do as a coach? How dare you sit there? What's your level of expertise? What's your fucking expertise? Because if you didn't make it as a coach, yeah, and we're going to use your thing, because you know what, yeah, it's disrespectful for you to say, oh, what's your level of expertise? Who the fuck have you coached to win a Champions League or a major honor? Who have you coached? Let me highlight that again. Who have you coached? Because when you're starting to say, what's your level of expertise? You want everything as a player, bro, not as a manager. So why the fuck are you on TalkSport as a pundit giving your opinion then? You know what? I can't believe the arrogance of Martin Keown, all because you don't like what you're hearing. If your expertise is so good, that ball patch on the top of your head, go to flipping Turkey, get your hair transplant, use that TalkSport money, and go get yourself a managerial job then, since you're such a tactical expert that knows everything. Because you've been the same person that's saying, oh, we don't care, there's an agenda, but you're the same person that said we had no ideas, we had no clues, we look spineless against Man City in the final. So what are you talking about? The top of your head looking like a jacuzzi, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. The top of your hair follicles looks like the Amazon rainforest when they're burning it down, trying to get timber. So what are you talking about? Who the fuck do you think you are? The guy's making a good point, and you're there. Oh, well, what's your level of expertise? What's your fucking level of expertise? I don't care if you're a legend in my football club, because you're talking like a dickhead, bro. There's no need to be a dickhead to the caller. The caller's not being disrespectful, and that's the difference with me. When I see disrespect, I'll give you disrespect 5 times back. I don't take disrespect lightly if I give you respect. But you're trying to undermine him instead of actually tackling his point. What's your level of expertise? Well, Martin, what fucking big club wants you as manager? Since you could, according to Martin Keown, the only way that you can give a football opinion is if you're a great manager. Who in that flipping TalkSport studio has been a top manager that's won major honors as a manager right there where you're at right now? Simon Jordan? No. Owner of Crystal Palace. What did they win under Simon Jordan? So he's not qualified to give an opinion, no? You're not qualified to give an opinion. Bro, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit, bro. Big up to my guy Views, bro. The level of arrogance from Martin Keown, I'm not hearing it, bro. I'm not hearing it. There was no need for that disrespect. No need for it. Let's go back for everyone that just joined. Big up Views for the raid. Big up my guy every single time, man. Let's go back to that. Look at the disrespect to this caller. Look at this smug look in his face as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Some washed out John Wick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't come out with the black suit and the black and the turtleneck, bro. You ain't John Wick, bro.
Trying to take it on the half turn. They weren't playing the ball forward, and we got suffocated. And as far as I'm aware, unless the game has completely changed and quote unquote modernized, a world-class player, they elevate their players around them, because that's 3 finals now. The European finals against Spain and Italy for England, where there were a few common denominators. The managers on the sideline, Arteta and Saka, are not good enough. And 2, the midfield were not getting on the ball. Rodri yesterday showed him levels. And how many times do we need to keep seeing it? If you're a world-class midfielder, you take the game by the scruff of the neck.
So what's your level of expertise? Are you a coach? Are you a student of the game? Because I want to educate you, but I want to know my audience. So, are you a coach of any description?
I've played at semi-pro and academy level.
Yeah. So why couldn't Arsenal build any attacks yesterday?
Because City were pressing high. And
what did the 2 centre forwards do?
Sorry?
They kept a low block. They didn't go and press. They didn't go and engage. They let our 2 centre halves have the ball. Just a minute, Michael. Just a minute. You've had your say. I just want to have mine. So City were magnificent with their tactics. They blocked the passes to our fullbacks. And then we looked at Kepa had his foot on the ball for the most of the game, which was not a good look. Yeah? Would you agree?
The reason we couldn't break them down, yeah, instead of being patronizing, because this is what I hate about people that love up Arteta. Martin, why don't you tell us what your manager that you love, that cannot be criticized, that is a tactical genius, that has saved Arsenal, what was his plan B? Because at the end of the day, we can't change the tactics, but the manager can. So what was his plan B? The reason we couldn't build anything from the back, because we had a number 10 that ain't a number 10 that can't create anything, that people like you told us, if you don't know what Havertz does, you're just hating Arsenal and it's an agenda. We had Zubimendi that's going all over the place, that's been playing backward, sideways passing, that can't transition, that can't handle a press, losing the ball. We had Declan Rice having to do the job of Zubimendi, which he's been doing all season, and wasn't able to transition and go forward when people are telling me he's one of the best box-to-box midfielders in world football. So he didn't do none of that box-to-box shit against Man City in the Carabao Cup final. We have a flipping right winger that doesn't know if he wants to cross it, shoot it, nothing. Can't take on his fullback. That's why we couldn't create anything. We've got fullbacks now that don't even give us, he don't even do the inverted fullback anymore. They don't give us anything. Calafiori is the only one trying to go forward and press forward. Ben White is a shadow of himself. He used to add to the attack and give Saka an option. Now his legs are shot because he's been playing through injuries due to this manager. That's why we couldn't create anything. And we had no patterns of play, which you've been propping up all season, the no patterns of play in the dark arts, and we play for set pieces. So the players don't have patterns of play in breaking teams down and breaking low blocks. The whole midfield is disjointed. We've got a number 6 that most of the time occupies a number 10 role, doesn't help the defense. We've got a number 8 that spends more time defending than going forward and linking up with the attack, which breaks us down on the transition. We've got a double pivot that doesn't work because both of them are in the wrong positions. We've got a number 10 that isn't a number 10 that can't create, can't play defense splitting passes. We've got a striker that even though he makes runs, doesn't get seen, doesn't get released the ball the way he wants. Defense splitting passes. We've got 2 wingers that are bimbos that can't take on their man and can't give consistent service to the striker. We've got fullbacks now. The majority of them are more defensive minded because of this coach. So they give us no width on the wings. And our wingers are easy to close down. Saka, slow, inconsistent. Trossard, slow, inconsistent. But you want to sit there, oh, what's your credentials? Who I'm talking to? What's your fucking credentials? How about that? What's your fucking credentials? What the fuck have you won as a coach? Pisses, bro, it pisses. I can't saddle these finished. I swear, patronizing pisses me off, bro. Talking like we're talking to a retired Mourinho or retired Pep or something. Who the fuck have you coached to winning anything? Nah, bro. No. I'm not hearing it, bro. I don't care if you're ex-legend. I don't give a shit. I don't care, bro. Who are you? What qualifies you to have your opinion, but a fan can't have their opinion? Or what's your title? What's your credit? What's your coach badges? Fuck your badges. What have you won, bruv? There's plenty of managers that got coaching badges. Have they got titles though? Have they got league titles as a coach? No. And you're one of them. So what are you talking about? Talking rubbish, bro. Talking absolute rubbish. The disrespect. You didn't even answer the question. You're just trying to belittle the question because you can't answer it. I swear down. But anyway, let's continue.
No, but I respect your opinion.
Why don't you agree, though? You're a different game to me, then.
I watch Barcelona play week in, week out. They face a low block. The way to pass a low block, you know.
Correct.
You played with great
Correct.
players.
So what our failings were yesterday was we weren't good enough to pass out from the back, okay, and find solutions. Sometimes you have to.
So why didn't we find solutions then? Because you're very defensive. So where's the solutions then? You're talking like we found the solution. He's questioning it because we didn't find a solution and we looked all over the place and we was pathetic in the second half. So what was the solution then? How are you being defensive about the manager not figuring it out, but yet you can't be questioned? What are you talking about? Did we win the game or did we lose the game?
Out the press and you go long.
Yeah. But Michael's asking you legitimate questions, Martin, and you're bleeding back at him. The questions are legit, aren't they?
He's saying that our players aren't good enough. I don't believe that's the case. And
he doesn't need to be a top coach to ask you these questions. I think we're not reinventing the wheel.
No, I think our tactics, their tactics were better than ours on the day.
Oh, okay, Martin. Since you're such a coaching genius, since you've got, I got my coaching badges. So why didn't Arteta, that also got his coaching badges, why didn't he figure it out? Why didn't he figure it out? Oh, okay then. But you're such a tactical genius. But my analysis is Man City's tactics was just better than ours. Oh, great analysis, Martin. Fucking hell, you broke down that game excellently, bro. Excellently. Thank you. What an analysis. You did all your coaching badges. What for that? Is that what you did your coaching badges for? But get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't even answered the question. All you said is, well, Man City's tactics were better than ours. No shit, Sherlock. We lost the game 2-0. Fucking idiot, bro. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit, bro. All of that belittling a fan, all of that to tell us, oh, well, Man City's, their taxes were better than ours. Shut the fuck up. That's what TalkSport's paying you for. To tell us, fucking hell, I don't know, bro. You know what? Yeah, tactical breakdown with Martin Keown. Fucking hell, what a tactical breakdown you just gave us. Man, I swear down. The arrogance.
Caliber.
Michael, before you leave us, you said Arteta's a coward. What, tactically?
Tactically, and with his lack of proactiveness in terms of substitutions, Jim. I mean,
do you know what? Michael, just to put you right on that. No other team has had more successful substitutions this season of players coming on and scoring goals and making contributions. And you just put him away with his substitutes. So carry on, because you're wrong.
But that doesn't have.
Oh, really, Martin? So what did the substitutes do when we made it against Man City? Yeah. What did Calafiori do? Yeah, he went forward. We didn't score no goals. What did Madueke do that you love so much? Oh, the tactical. Cool. So where were the substitutions? Where were the finishers? Because we played both of the finishers, according to this fan base. Martinelli and Trossard, the finishers. What did they do to get us back into that final? To at least take it to pens or something. What did they do, Martin? Oh, nothing. Oh, so factually you're wrong. Well, factually, Michael. Yeah? Factually, Martin Keown. We ain't won no major honours under this manager. We've bottled every flipping Carabao Cup. We've won one FA Cup in 6 years. We've bottled every league title. We've bottled the Europa. We've bottled the league. We've bottled the Champions League. So factually, this manager hasn't done anything to warrant his fucking time, has it? But now you want to talk about facts. But the facts is, none of the subs changed the game. So you're making another irrelevant point. Swear down.
Anything to do with yesterday, does it?
You can get it wrong. Maybe he didn't have the players on the bench.
Michael, I know you called in to be heard.
Well, now we didn't have the players on the bench. Well, you've been gassing up Madueke as a finisher. Martinelli as a finisher. You've been saying Madueke is a great player. He's direct. Oh, he offers Arsenal a lot of stuff. So now we ain't got the players, bro. Get all of this bullshit out of my face, bro. He didn't have the players on the bench. You were praising Dalman. The Dalman was good enough against Everton. What, you can't come in and do better than what Saka was doing? He didn't have the players on the bench. The fuck out of here, man.
So let's hear you go.
Martin, I respect your opinion, but let's be...
Doesn't sound like you do.
We've been riding our luck all season. We don't create enough room in midfield, and I'm afraid we might win the league, mainly as a byproduct of the league being pretty crap, let's be brutally honest.
That's really disrespectful to all the people in it.
City and Liverpool are not particularly great this season. You know that and I know that. And unfortunately, as long as Arteta's manager, this team is never going to fulfill its potential. Why didn't we have a go yesterday? If we had lost 3-2, last minute equal, last minute loser, last minute goal, but we had a go, the majority of the fans wouldn't have been that concerned.
Michael, did you not feel Man City played probably the best game of the season yesterday? Was there anything that you'd offer up from them?
I feel like...
Oh my God, more deflection. Oh, what can we do against this amazing Man City? This amazing Man City that you've been writing off all season. This amazing Man City that you say, October champions, Arsenal are going to win it. There's an agenda why people don't believe in Arsenal. Now all of a sudden, didn't they play the best game of the... Why don't we play the fucking best game of our lives as well, of our season? Since we're the ones that have been on a longer trophy drought. Well, what is this? What is this? Oh, first of all, you want to argue, you ain't got your coaching badges, so you can't speak. Oh, yeah, but Man City played the best game ever. Well, why didn't we stifle them? Because they stifled us. So why didn't we stifle them? Sounds like your manager isn't tactically aware enough. What are we talking about here? None of the substitutions impacted the game enough for us to get back into the game. Why are you talking about that? Then you want to move the goalpost to, oh, but we didn't have the players available. Well, we had the players available to beat Chelsea. We didn't win. We had the players available to beat Sunderland. We didn't win. We had the players to beat Aston Villa in the first game. We didn't win. We had the players available to beat Man United. We lost 3-2. We had the players available to beat Nottingham Forest. We dropped points. We had the players available to beat Brentford. We dropped points. We had the players available to beat Liverpool. We dropped points. So this whole thing about, oh, but we didn't have the players. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. This is bullshit excuses and it's pathetic, bro. It's absolutely pathetic. And you're showing yourself to be a fucking loser. A fucking loser. And I hope to God you see this. You are a fucking loser. Everything you have been saying about this club the last couple of months, you're a fucking loser. You're sensitive about this club being great, but you love it when you walk around the Emirates or you walk around Arsenal fans and they praise you. They praise you because of what you fucking won. Not because of your fucking excuses, bro. How about that? Sick and tired of this, bro. Sick and tired of this. Relying on fucking own goals against Wolves. Own goals against bottom of the table Leeds. Yeah? Did we not have the players to win that game? So what's the fucking excuses then? Fucking pathetic, man. Pathetic, spineless mentality from this fucking club and a lot of these ex-players, bro. Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. All in defense of a manager that ain't even bought you anything. If you was defensive about Wenger, I'd hear it. I'd understand it. But of Arteta,
we allowed them to look good. We should have been pressing them from the front. Declan Rice should have been on Bernardo Silva or Rodri, man marking them and suffocating them, like Madrid did, like Nottingham Forest had done. This is not a great City side. We are the superior team, and we should have gone out there and planted our authority.
Michael, well done. You held your resolve there, mate, and you did extremely well. Curtis, big Arsenal fan. Do you share the same views as Michael, Curtis? Yeah, you can.
So I think Michael's response, right, was overly an emotional response from an Arsenal fan who's angry, wants to see success. And I thought the second call was much more intelligent reaction of actually how the game unravelled. But obviously there's a fallout from that. And Curtis is now feeling that, oh, hold on a minute, this might not work out well. They're all normal reactions to have. Yeah. The team has to go and prove, Jim, that it's above all of this.
So
but Michael was objective.
If the team has to prove and they've not proven anything, why are you defensive? Why are you defending failure? Why? When your career wasn't made off a failure, the team have to go and prove it. So why didn't you say that in the first place?
Yeah. Wasn't he? No, I don't think so. I think he was very critical. He said the manager was a coward. He said
were you not overly defensive towards him?
It's not cowardly to go into a final and only play not to lose when you know you have to go out there and you have to score, you have to get over the line. Is that not cowardly? Is that not cowardly? But you can't call the manager a coward.
Well, he's wrong factually because he said about the calls the manager makes. So Arsenal have been.
But there's no point by someone like Michael asking a question, then you drown him out.
No, I wasn't drowning him out, Jim. You often drown me out here, so you have to just get your point and make your point while you can. Because if I don't make it now, Simon's making 6 or 7 other points, and I forget what I'm now going to say. Okay, so I'm making my point when they're on the floor. But if you don't mind,
Michael was asking a question, then you were asking Michael a question. As Michael took a sharp intake of breath to answer the question, you shout over.
He sounded like some statistician or tactical guru, wasn't he?
Well, really, Martin, because you're the one that's coming out with, with the stats. Oh, we made the most impacts and the most goals making the subs at half time. The reason we're making the subs, so early on in the game is because he's getting it wrong on a consistent basis. So you brought up stats as well. And you're the one that talks like you're this great statistician because you're saying, what kind of person am I talking to? Have you got any coaching badges? Well, where's your trophies alongside your fucking coaching badges? How about that? Because you can talk all this, but have you got coaching badges? Have you got trophies, bruv? Have you got trophies? As a manager.
Some amazing expert on football, yeah?
Not really. The stats are simple. The wait goes on for Arteta's second trophy since his first the FA Cup in 2020. That's what it boils down to.
You're 100% right. But the players now have to gather, don't they? Gather their thoughts, come back fighting.
Those are the stats.
Oh, wow. What amazing tactical analysis, Martin. Well, the players have to have the fire in the belly, and they have to go again, and they have to have the fire in the belly, and they have to put it right. Wow! Amazing analysis, Martin. We're fucking up, bro. Bro, you know what? Talk sport. He needs his wages. He needs more wages, bro. He needs a pay rise. Fucking Martin Keown, bro. Tactical genius. Absolute tactical genius, bro. Wow, what analysis? But the fan can't talk about the way that Rice played, but all of a sudden, well, Man City's tactics was better than Arsenal's. And the players just have to come back with more fighting and fire in their belly. Great analysis. Amazing. The way you break down the game, Martin, amazing. Honestly, the best. Absolutely best. All of that to defend this manager and come back with the most generic breakdown of the game. Thank you, Martin. What would we do if Martin was not in the studio? What would we do?
And the truth hurts. At this time, Arsenal will go on and win the Premier League. Sure, it's looking that way.
Will they, though?
They might win the Champions League.
Say that.
They might. They might end up with nothing.
I think that's an easy throwaway comment. They've got to go and earn the right to win it, Jim.
I agree with you.
Got to go, and they
should win it from this.
Oh, really? So now, when everyone in the studio starts criticizing Arsenal, there's an agenda from the media. Then when they say, oh, Arsenal could go and win it, oh, that's an easy throwaway comment. They have to go and prove it. But that's what people say, and you get butthurt when they say that, Martin. So which one is it? Do you want them to say we're going to win the league? Or do you want them to say we're not going to win the league? Because when they don't say we're going to win the league, it's an agenda. When they do say we're going to win the league, oh, well, they got to go and prove it. Well, that's what they fucking say most of the time, and you get butthurt about it. So what are you talking about? But this guy, listen, great player, but an absolute idiot, bro. When it comes to breaking down idiot, bro. Idiot. I'm sorry, idiot, bro. Idiot. I can rate you as a player. I don't rate you as a pundit, and I don't rate you if you was a manager. But it's just the facts, bro. Great player. Don't take anything away from him as a player, bro. But as a pundit, you chat shit, bro. You chat shit. But anyway, let's remove that. Because I'm sick and tired of seeing Martin Keown's flipping face, bro. I'm sick and tired of seeing that square head, bro. Absolute rubbish, man. Absolute rubbish from Martin Keown, man. Absolute rubbish. Reminds me a lot of this fan base, man. Just very sensitive. Don't know how to answer the question. You know what I'm saying? Will they, though? Yeah, but then I agree with that. But then when they say that to him, he goes, oh, but there's an agenda. You man said last week there's an agenda. I watch TalkSport, bro. Every time they question our ability to win anything and that Arsenal have to go out and prove themselves, he starts snapping at Simon Jordan, bro. But now all of a sudden, oh, well, it's a throwaway comment. Well, which one is it then? Because you get butthurt either way. Bro, it just don't make no sense, bro. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense. You can't please someone like that. I don't know what he's on. The link is there. But listen, I can't wait to hear what Keown will say when Arteta bottles everything again this season. We're going to see. You're going to see if it's an agenda. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see if it's an agenda. I'm so sick and tired of this, bro. I'm sick and tired of this, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. It's mad. If you are competing in every competition at this stage and you got your first final out of 4, wouldn't that be enough fire in your belly to go out there, guns blazing? Joke, bro. I'm tired, man. You know what I mean? I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of these guys, bro. You know what I mean? Question, Northside, same fire in the belly comment Arteta made. Keown is there for Arsenal PR and deflection. Do you want him to lose his Arsenal access? Bro, bun him, bro. I don't care. I don't care. Bro, he's an idiot, bro. He's an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Galen, man. You didn't have to. Big up Galen for the super chat. Big up to you, Galen. Big up every time. You know what I mean? Big up North. You're looking great. Glad to see you and hope life is good. Keep doing what you're doing. Listen, big up Galen. Thank you, man. Thank you, Galen. Big up every single time, man. Big up to Galen. And apologies. I want to make a massive apology as well. There's been a lot of super chats, and with my disdain with this club, at times I've the last 2-3 streams, I didn't pin some of the super chats. So massive apologies, massive apologies to that as well. I completely forgot. You know what I'm saying? So massive apology. That's my bad. Big up, man. Big up Omar, bro. Come on, my G. Big up, bro. Yeah, I'm just done with him as well, man. I'm just done with him as well, man. Got to separate Keown and Keown the player and Keown the pundit. He wants to maintain that paycheck. Yeah. Amazing player, waste man pundit, bro. And Petit's gone down that route as well, where I'm hearing bare excuses as well from Petit. It's just kind of pathetic, bro. I'll be real. It's just pathetic, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just pathetic, bro. All the defensiveness and all that, bro. Keep that energy with your manager. How about that? You know what I mean? Keep that energy with your manager. I'm telling you, bro, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Now we got international break. I'm telling you. It's ridiculous, bro. It's absolutely ridiculous. Hopefully some of our injured players come back. But I'll be honest with you. I'm just going to be honest like how I'm always honest and I say my opinion. Whether we get players back or not, nothing's changing. Nothing's changing. The way that we're playing, the bigger picture here is this. Blame Kepa. Blame Havertz. Blame Gyökeres. Blame Saka. Blame... The reason that we're not winning anything is about this manager's tactics or lack of tactics. That's it. And if that don't change, then we ain't doing nothing. If that don't change, we ain't doing nothing, bro. I swear down. The one thing I do miss about England, yeah, is the Chinese food. The Chinese food here is not like the English Chinese food. The first thing I'm getting when I'm coming back to London, when I come see my family, I'm getting some Chinese, bro. I need to get some Chinese, bro, because the Chinese here, I ain't found British style Chinese food here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know that sounds mad, but that's something that I miss, bro. I can't lie. That is one of the few things. That and Maggie, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yeah, let him do his thing, man. Let him do his thing. He's coming up with excuses and that. Let him do his thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Petit and the other one, bro. Whatever, man. Ray Parler's, from what I've heard so far, Ray Parler's a little bit... And I miss Jamaican food as well. I can't lie. Apparently, there's one Jamaican place, apparently, but I ain't seen it. I can't lie, man. I might take a break from clubbing this weekend, man. I'm feeling a little bit rough, man. I'm feeling a little bit ill. I can't even lie, man. I feel a little bit ill. Oh... You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Right, hold on. Can blame all the players, but there is a reason why every player dies in a year while they're at this club. And it always comes back to this manager. Exactly. But look, you know what I mean? Ethan and Dowman haven't had a long time under this manager. They're the few players that actually impact games. You know what I'm saying? Big up Galen, man. Big up Galen. I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. How's the YouTube career progression been since you moved to Spain? Has it been worth the move so far? Definitely been worth the move, 100%. I got day 2 of recording for the second channel. So the second channel... I've just got given what other restaurant I'm going to. So there's going to be a low budget, a medium budget restaurant, and then a high end restaurant that I'm going to go to. So, and then that will get edited. So I've got the videos for the first one, and then I got the second one. I'm going to be recording this week, and then probably the third one I'll record next week, or maybe even this week as well. We will see. So, yeah, man, no, it's going good. It's going good. I think I had a good recording session when I did the first one, and I think we're getting there. Unks was telling me, you know what I'm saying, that it's getting towards where he wants it to be. So I'm very interested to see how he's going to edit it as well, because it's going to be the first time, obviously, we put out a video. So once all that recording's done, I'll give you guys a heads up for the first video for the second channel. And yeah, man, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I think it's something very different. And yeah, man. Me and Unks were talking today, and it gets me out and about and experiencing different parts of Barcelona as well, going and reviewing these food places. But yeah, man, it's yeah. I might do the second one tomorrow. I will see. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see. Wednesday or Thursday. We will see if I do the second recording. And yeah, but it's in depth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's bless out North. We'll need a Barca match reactions as well. Listen. We'll see, man. We'll see, bro. We'll see, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll see, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Look, maybe, yeah. But not today, bro, because I feel like death. You know what I'm saying? But no, 100%. I'm really excited about the second channel. If I be really honest, I'm really excited because I'm always going to do the football content. But that I just feel like, you know, it's reviewing food. It's away from something that stresses me out. It's actually something that makes me happy. Obviously, I love eating. Everybody loves eating. Experiencing new places. And yeah, man, I'm really excited. I just really want it to, you know, get done. I think once the ball gets rolling, I'm someone that, you know, I always want things to get rolling. And because it was in the winter, not every day was a good day to film. So the weather's been, most of the time it's been calm, but sometimes it hasn't been calm. You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot that we recorded. Well, there was a lot that we recorded that we're not using, that we chose to take the channel a different angle. So in terms of the way that we're recording. So hopefully that will be good as well. Now that it seems like we got a formula. And big up to Unks, man. You know what I mean? Always got my back, always supporting me and everything else like that. So I am, don't think that I've been promoting the second channel. Oh, Northside ain't done it. No. We are recording, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they're not, you know, it's not lives and stuff like that. And obviously I'm getting used to pre-recording like that. You know what I'm saying? I will definitely go to the camp, to the new camp. I'll definitely go to the new camp at one stage, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, Arsenal, bro, of course I'm supporting Arsenal over Barca, but you already know, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, it's one of them ones, bro. We'll see how it goes, innit? We'll see how it goes. Big up, bro. Big up, my G. Big up, man. But but yeah, man. It's one of them ones, bro. So, yeah, man, I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited for the second channel. It's going to be a new challenge. Summer's almost here. Today's actually a really nice day. And yeah, like it's very different going from streaming like this to being outside recording and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I got used to working that DJI mic. That's a very good mic. Anyone that does need a microphone if they're outside. Obviously, if I do any streams outside when international breaks, I'm probably going to do, I will be doing a lot of transfer talk. So yeah, that microphone will come handy for those streams, and yeah, man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't lie. I can't wait to get the ball rolling on this new channel. But like Unc said, man, Unc said to me, we're not gonna rush it. Well, you know, we're gonna take our time and we're gonna make sure that we get it right. So I completely hear it. You know, you want to get it right. You know what I mean? Oh, they're good, bro. They're good. They're very good, bro. They're very good. You should get them, bro. You know what I mean? They're very good microphones, bro. You know what I mean? And I think I figured them out now, how to connect them and disconnect them and connect them and stuff like that. So yeah, they're serious. They're serious. To be fair, I need to charge it actually. To be fair, I'm talking about that. Yeah, they're quite quick to charge. But yeah, being outside and do you know what I mean? Getting different views and different angles and stuff like that. It's a different learning experience. Like pre-recording and live streaming, it's like, but then again, I just look at it like, yo, once upon a time, doing live streams to me was foreign, and now it's like whatever. Like, just whatever, innit? Anything with practice, innit? I guess because I'm getting the ball rolling. Anything with practice is calm, innit? It's calm. You know what I mean? It's my auntie's birthday soon, so I will be going back to the UK for my auntie's birthday. I'll only be in the UK for about 3-4 days, and then I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be out there. I'm gonna be with the family, celebrate my auntie's birthday, see my cousins and that, and then I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Gonna get my car sold, which I need to put on Auto Trader this week, and then I'm out, man. You know what I mean? Like, come back with a couple of Maggies, get myself a Chinese. But yeah, I ain't chilling in England, man. I ain't chilling in England. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. It just is what it is, man. Eventually, everything becomes normal with practice, innit? You become normal to it, and it just becomes just what you do, innit? Do you know what I mean? But like, yeah, man. Like, yeah, I'm just really, really excited for the second channel. Like, I'm really excited for it. So I'm gonna try and get the day 2 recording done. I'm doing the mid-level restaurant review. I'm not going to give away where I'm going. You're going to have to watch the video for that. You're going to have to watch it when I drop it. I will promote it through this channel as well. And yeah, man, you know what I mean? It's going to be cool, man. But this is like proper production and stuff. Like, obviously when you live stream, you're just going live, you're just talking. It's not actually like deep production. You know what I mean? When you do all of this, it's a different angle. So I just want to get it done as quickly as possible. I'm going to try and see if I can get all of it done this week. I want to get it all done this week. I'll be real. Like, that's my aim. I want it all done, and then I'll be like, yo, man, I've sent all the videos to Unks. I need to give him access to my second channel. I sent it all to Unks. It's now on Unks to edit it. Then I'll be like, yo, Unks, where's the edit? Where the edit? Where the edit? Where the edit? Then I'll be on him about the edit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? One of them ones. Nah, bro, listen, I'm even thinking about doing the third channel. That one's going to be a lot easier. Just live streaming summertime. Just chirpsing gal, moving gal. You know what I'm saying? Me and Yamin have been talking, innit? So me and Yamin have been talking. So we're gonna see, innit? We're gonna see what we're gonna do. But yeah, I'm thinking about the summertime really having a third channel, which I just get my phone, record, you know what I'm saying? Just go out there, boom. Do you know what I mean? And especially when it's just like transfers, so I can do clips and stuff like that, and maybe live, and I just go live on that channel. We're just going around, like, you know what I mean, in Barcelona. Yeah, I'm really thinking about that one. Me and Yamin, we've been talking about that, you know what I'm saying? We've been talking about that one. So, but obviously I need Summer to be here. Obviously, to do that idea, I need Summer here to do that. So we'll see, man. We'll see. And I think those other 2 channels, I think, you know, people will see that, you know, I don't live this angry, vex, shouting all the time lifestyle. Like, I'm not anyone that's met me, they know, like, I'm chill. I'm chill. It's just when we speak about Arsenal, I get angry. But some people think, oh, yo, I'm always like, he's always angry. He's always sending for people. Nah, not really, bro. I've been here, what now, 3-4 months now. Like, I ain't got into no trouble. Don't disrespect no one. I'm calm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Yeah, going to the World Cup. Bro, I could go back to Portugal and watch some games. I could, you know. I actually could. And then I just stay at my cousin's house. I actually could do that, to be fair. But we'll see. Let me think about it. Because I want to enjoy this is going to be my first summer here in Spain. I don't really want to be going to Portugal. I'll be real. My cousin's inviting me to go back to Portugal, to Lisbon, at some like event or whatever. I'm not really feeling it. I want to stay in Barca, bro. I want to stay in Barca. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Who did he tell me that was like? Who's that streamer? So he was like, yo, I can't remember his name. I need to ask Yamin, bro. I'm back in both, bro. I'm from both. You get me? I'm blood tied to both. So technically, I'm both, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm back in both of them. North, this news of players getting pulled out is Arteta's doing because he knows he's screwed if he gets no major trophy this season. He's in panic mode. But yet he's still sending out Rice and Saka. Nah, not HS Tiki Toki. Nah. It's not that guy, bro. It's not that guy. Nah, not unless you do something stupid, no. Not unless you do something silly, bro, no. Not unless you do something silly, bro. I'll be real. What's going on with this? Is that been linked? I don't even know what's going on with that. Let me refresh that. But yeah, man, nah, Spain's calm, bro. Like, if you respect people, people respect you, bro. Yeah, I saw that. I saw what HS Tiki Toki did to Piers, bro. That's your wife, bro. We can do this. Yo, Piers was rattled, bro. I can't even lie. Piers was mad rattled, bro. But that's what happens, innit? When you start talking spicy, bro. That's what happens when you start talking spicy, bro. You get what I'm saying? Man couldn't do that to me because I genuinely don't care what's going on with, you know what I'm saying? So man couldn't do that to me, bro. Because I genuinely don't care. That ain't my business. You get me? But the fact that he still is his girl is gonna cut him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And you know Piers as well, bro. Like, it's like he's exposing his wife and that. Piers never got girl before the money, innit? So because you never got girl before the money, he's probably insecure that he can replace her or not. If you got girl before the girl that you're with, you know you can always pull girls, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know you can always go out there and get girls, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can always go out there and get girls, bro. I might actually talking about girl, bro. I think tomorrow I might have to do a little girl talk. You know, I might have to call the girls to do a girl talk. Let me holler at what's her name? Lou Dog. I need to holler at Lou Dog. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. O'Reilly. I swear down, that's still in my head, bro. That guy keeps shouting out O'Reilly, bro. I swear down, this Yamin, bro. You know what I mean? O'Reilly. I swear down. Man like Mr. O'Reilly, you know. It's crazy. But yeah, man. I need to get something to eat, man. I'm starving. It's almost 4 p.m. here, and I ain't had nothing to eat. I'm telling you, the weather's nice today, though, man. The weather's actually really nice. So yeah, man. I want to get the main channel rolling, man. So I need to get Unks to do the thumbnail. I need him to edit the video. I need him to do all the artwork for the channel, everything. Bro, that's true. He was a Liverpool fan, bro. You know what I mean? But listen, today we got a mad show. Today, actually, I need to ask him, Tony. I need to see if I can get Tony on. Yo, bro, you free at 10 for a stream? Let me see what Tony says. So, yeah, obviously, Deji's going to be there. Yamin's going to be there. Like, Deji's moving mad, bro. Bro, hopefully God hears your prayers, bro. Hopefully God hears your prayers, bro. You know what I'm saying? North, why don't you back England? Just curious. Is it why I don't back USA? Because a lot of English people were disrespectful to me when Portugal knocked them out of the Euros. So I said, cool. Since that's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna be. My first actual shirt, international shirt, was actually the England kit when I was little. I was like 6. You know what I'm saying? But when I went through that, I was like, all right, cool, fuck it then. I'm going all in, Portugal only. I don't care. I'm not back in England. What's happening with the Thailand trip? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Nothing's set in stone. The fan base are the weakest thing, bro. The fan base, bro. You mean so happy, bro. Voice note to me. Yo, I went and go get some picapollo. Bro, see what this club's done. Yeah, man. We need to do a girl talk, though. What are you saying, though, chat? I think we need to bring back girl chat, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't spoken to the girls in time, bro. I want to see if tomorrow they're free for a girl chat. For girl talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where Lou Dog? Lou Dog? You know what I'm saying? I need to chat to Lou Dog, man. I need to chat to Lou Dog. I swear down. I don't know where she's been. Flipping Lou Dog, man. The one and only Lou Dog. Where is she? I can't even find her. There we go. Yo, Lou Dog. Right. And Sunshine as well. I ain't spoken to Sunshine in time. I'm messaging them. If they're active, we're going to do the girl. I'm going to see if I can do the girl talk tomorrow, man. I'm back in both my nations, bro. I'm back in both my nations, my G. It's nice weather today. I can't even lie. It's actually really nice weather, bro. I don't know what to eat, though. I can't be bothered to cook, man. I feel ill, man. I can't bother to cook. I can't bother to cook, man. I don't know what I'm going to eat today. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I need to figure out what I'm going to eat today, man. What do I feel like today? I don't even know. O'Reilly. Bro, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Hold on, let me see. Look, I put in a random Chinese place, yeah? It's like, what is this? I don't even know what this stuff is, bro. Lady dumpling. Bro, I can't just be eating dumplings, man. Look at this. Lady dumpling. What? I can't just be eating dumplings, bro. You know what I mean? See the patty there? What is this? I don't know. I might try it out still. I might try it out. I don't even know. I can't even be bothered to walk all that way, man. All they got is like bare ramen and that. Like all these places is bare ramens and ramen's calm, but bro, I want some sweet and sour chicken, bro. I don't want ramen, bro. What is that? I don't even know what that is. But they got special fried rice, to be fair. Bro, I don't know, man. Yeah, I miss the UK Chinese food, bro. I miss the UK Chinese food, man. I can't lie. I miss it. Dumpling, everything dumpling. Dumpling. I don't want dumpling, bro. I do like the dumplings, but bro, like, relax. Everyday dumpling. Come on, what's going on? Bro. Where's the Chinese food that I like, bro? I swear down. Look, I don't know what none of this stuff is. It's the only thing I don't like about here. I'm sure it's probably nice, but I want to get the Chinese. You know when you go Chinese and there's Chinese food that you like and you know what you order, and it's like they ain't got it. It's mad annoying, man. It's mad annoying. Bro. I don't know, man. I feel tired. I feel tired just looking at this, man. It's not. Why, man? Why? I swear down. Any of you lot know some buff Chinese food over here in Barcelona, yeah? That's the Chinese food. Look, hot pot. I went to eat hot pot before. But hot pot's dead, bro. I can't even lie. Hot pot's dead. I don't like the hot pot. I think that's dead. I can't lie. Why am I cooking my food? If I cook my food, then why am I paying you? Why am I paying you? I don't really listen. I respect it, but have they got it? Oh, that reopened China Garden. That reopens at 7 though. Let me save that. Done. That one looks like it's got it. That one looks okay, actually. Maybe I'll go there. It's closed now. I found one and it closes. That's another thing I don't like about here, man. It's like, you find a restaurant, yeah, we're closed at 4. So why, man? I hate that about Portugal and I hate that about Spain. We're closed. Pussy rascal. Why are you closed, man? I'm hungry, man. I'm knackered as well, man. I swear that I'm shattered, bro. I'm shattered. I can't even lie. Yeah. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, man. Taking the piss. You're taking the absolute piss. O'Reilly. Oh, that place is a bop as well. That place is an absolute bop. Where's this? I can't be bothered, man. I genuinely today cannot be bothered to bop to go get some food, man. But I can't be bothered to cook. See? The close one is flipping close. This is the thing with this place, man. Why, man? Why, man? Why does everything gotta be? Why does everything gotta be far, man? I'm tired of this. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Yeah. Exactly. The siesta tax, bro. The siesta tax, like, bun the siesta, my man's hungry, bro. And I don't want to eat the same thing that I already had. Like, there was one Italian like sandwich place there. It was alright. I didn't think it was all that. It was alright. Nah, I don't really like Indian food like that. The only thing I like is samosas. I like samosas. I can eat bare samosas, but other than that, I don't really like Indian food. I don't know why people are so crazy about Indian food. I don't. It's not my type of thing. I can't lie to you. I'm just being honest. I'm not a big fan of Indian food. I can't lie to you, bro. If I can get loads of samosas, then yeah. Let me see if I can get bare samosas, bro. Otherwise, I'm not really on it. I can't lie. I'm not really on it with the Indian food. I can't lie to you. Yeah, what's this? Indian fusion with have you got samosas, yes or no, bro? I don't want all this like curry stuff. It's not really my kind of thing. It's not my kind of thing. I can't lie to you. Like, sometimes it's nice, but I feel like it's very hit and miss. And right now, I'm seeing bare chickpeas, and I don't really like chickpeas. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Spanish food is dead, man. I don't like paella and all that. I don't like that stuff. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. You never catch me. I don't like it, bro. I went one time when I linked up with Lee, went to Paella. It was alright. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a fan of that. Forget that. I'm not on the Paella thing. I'm not really on it. I'll be honest with you. I'm not really on it. I'm not really on it. Where can I get some? No, I'm not on it. What's this? Where's this place? But these lot got samosa, yeah? Let me see, because... Okay, where's that place? Okay, that's just down the road. That's just down the road. I might go get that place. I might go that place then. Yeah, I might go that place then. 3-minute walk. Yeah, I might get that. Bro, I've never had Ethiopian food, bro. I've never had Ethiopian food. Oh yeah. Turkish food is lovely. Turkish food is lovely. Turkish food is lovely, bro. Right. I think I found an Indian place. I'm gonna try, innit? If these man piss me off, bro. Nah, but what? They only got vegetarian samosa. But I don't want the vegetarian one. Oh, what these men doing, man? They got my hopes up. See, don't get my hopes up. Don't get my hopes up. Because then I'm not going to be happy. What is this, man? I might have to go chat to them because I don't know what they're on right now. But I didn't want the vegetarian one. I didn't want the vegetarian one. Ooh, what's this one here? Habibi's Village. What is this? Bro, I swear down. Yeah, bro. See, you know, man. You know, and then they're just giving me the vegetarian thing. It's annoying me now. That you're selling me a dream, bro. Let me get some nice munch and relax, bro. Because later on, yeah, the stream that we've got later on, oh, bro, Deji's gonna be cooking me, bro. Deji's gonna be cooking me. If you see the way this guy's laughing and smiling, he told me yesterday I was gonna go get my trim, yeah. And he said, "Yo, run the stream right now." I said, "Yeah, but we need Tony here." He's like, "Yeah, you're right. I swear down. He's got no respect. These men don't rate me, bro. These men don't rate me. None of them rate me. None of them rate me no more. Bro, why ain't they got like the really, really nice samosas, bro? Bro, all I want is samosas, man. All I want is samosas, bro. I'm gonna have to check that. Listen, big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Yeah, I'm saying I need to do my thing, bro. I need to get some munch, bro. It's 4 in the afternoon. I've not eaten anything. Big up to everyone that's locked in. We are doing the Nutmeg Rush show at 10 p.m. UK time, 11 my time. So I need to get some food. I need to relax before I have to go and deal with these, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to go deal with these, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in, and I'll see you guys after. Love, 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 love.